Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how I use Aftershoot to cull my sessions, and then I'm going to import them into Lightroom. So you can see here I have my external hard drive plugged in. This is the external that stores my Lightroom catalogs, and then this is the memory card that has the sessions on it. So I'm going to open Aftershoot. New album, add folder, and I know that this memory card is empty. There's 2 sessions on it, but I need to import both. And I know that they're inside each of these folders. So we're going to start the import. You're going to hit start culling after import. These are the settings that I use. These are the settings that I have used. It's just my personal preference. I don't do any sneak peeks. If you wanted to, you could increase that percentage. Select the strictness of your duplicate selection. And all the while that I'm talking, you can see in the background here that it is still importing. So we're going to start culling. And we're just going to let it go. So you can see here, there's the family session, super pretty sunset. And then here's one from some girls that I shot last night. It's still importing, so that's why it jumped. Super cute from my girls last night. So I'm just going to let Aftershoot do its thing, and I will be back once it's done. It took 12 minutes, 41 seconds, just because there's so many pictures in here. Then once it's called, I go to export and choose Lightroom. And you'll see that Aftershoot has already selected the ones to import. I mean, it's AI, so I don't trust it completely. I still like to import all photos. So I'm going to make sure that all photos is checked. They're all in here. And even though there's 2 sessions in this import, I'm just going to import it into one folder, and I'll separate them out later. So this was the Billman family on 2/21. And I name my galleries after the date, name of the family, and type of session. Well, family session. Then everything's good to go. I hit import. And while this is importing, I am going to speed through it again, just so you don't have to sit there and watch it all. Now that everything is imported, I'm going to come back over here, make sure that my cloud is still syncing, because I like to call from my iPad. So everything, oh, just kidding, forgot a step. Let's separate these albums out first. So I'm going to come down here to where the new one starts. Select it all the way down to the bottom. Right click in the parent folder, create folder. This was last night. Okay, so those are all going to move out really quick. Now I'm going to do right click, create collection, keep it named the same thing, sync with Lightroom, create. I'm also going to create a collection for the girls. So what this does is it syncs the session to the cloud. You can see here that it's in the process of syncing so that I can access all of my pictures from my iPad. And you can see here that there are lots of different colors. Each one means something different. So 5-star images get colored green because they are good ones that I'm going to go through. The yellow ones are rated 3 stars, so they're still good. They're just duplicates of the green ones. Red means that they are, somebody has eyes closed, but sometimes that's okay because it's creative. And then purple ones are blurry, but I still like to keep those just in case. So to cull these down, I turn on my filters and I filter out flagged and unflagged pictures that are rated 5 stars or higher. So you can see here that it took out 300 of the 692 pictures. So of the whole session, I only have to go through 300 of them. This is the same way that I filter out images on my iPad when I cull. To decide which images to keep, I just hit P for pick. I'll show you really quick here. I just run through, click P. I don't reject any images unless they're like really bad. And I just go through quickly. So I would do this for the entire session. And just run through. But this is what I do on my iPad. I just much prefer sitting on the couch to cull. So you can see that they are syncing, they're going. To make sure that they are currently syncing, you need to make sure that it has the double arrow. If it has the dots underneath the arrow, that means that it is making changes. The one with the double arrow means that it has already synced. So just to show you, here's a previous session that I have culled. And to see the images that I synced from it, I'm just going to turn on the filter. I get rid of all the extra filters and I only go through the flagged photos. So these are the pictures that I culled from my iPad. And I just use P for pick to flag them. And that's how I know which ones to edit. I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. Bye.